Making introductions happen. Introductions to the right prospective affluent clients. That's a dream that all financial advisors have. In this video, short video, I'm going to show you how to make it a reality. I'm John Bowen, CEO of CEG Worldwide. And I think back to my financial advisory career, and boy, one of my visions that I always worked toward in marketing was creating that attraction of a steady stream of affluent clients coming to me. I always envisioned that, someday in the lobby of our office, we would have, at the deli, the little number taker, we'd have so many affluent clients out there, prospective affluent clients, that they would be reaching up and taking a number and waiting patiently to meet with me. Now, I never quite got to that point, and even in the coaching programs we haven't gotten quite to that point, but we're getting really close. And one of the key ways to do it is making sure that you make introductions happen. Now, what am I talking about here? Well, we're not talking about simple referrals, but I want to show you a little research we've done on a little over 2,100 financial advisors. And this is moderate income is those advisors making under $100,000, middle income 100 to 500,000 net income, and high income is 500,000 or more. I want you to see, if you look at the legend here, light blue is none. Pretty much everybody's getting some referrals from the top 20 clients. One or two is the vast majority. What you see, though, is there's a dramatic shift in the high income. Well, why is that happening? Do they know something that you don't know? And if I showed you more of this report, you can get it, the client-centric shift. It's on Amazon. We go into much more detail. But the high-income people are not only getting the referrals, they're getting the referrals to become clients. See, what we want to do, we want to have you do, is turn on that switch. It's that on switch, so that you have this endless stream of pre-qualified, pre-endorsed clients. Now, what I want you to start thinking about as we go through this is that we want them to be introductions. Now, how do we do it? What are the keys of success? Let me walk you through the steps that we teach in our coaching program. We start with number one, stop asking for referrals. Most of us don't feel comfortable asking for referrals. And you know what? It's an uncomfortable. Make it an offer. We offer a second opinion. What are we talking about here? Well, for clients, what we have to do is we have to do two things well. One, we have to get results for them first. Okay, and this is beyond investments, 5 key concerns. Investments, making smart decisions about investments, mitigating their income taxes, taking care of their heirs, making sure their assets are not unjustly taken, and lastly, depending on the client, charitable. And what we want to do is you have to address those issues. That's getting results, aligning their financial affairs to achieve the life that they want. Second, though, you've got to get a steady stream of people who want to raise their hand to explore working with you. We'll combine the two. So for your top clients, you're going to make an offer, a second opinion offer. You're going to say, for the people that they really care about, as a top client, you are willing to give them the same experience that they've received. So it's got to be a great experience you're delivering. Then what happens is point out that 4 out of 5 affluent clients are unsure whether they have the right financial advisor today. Why wouldn't they? There's 420,000 financial advisors working with individuals. They're licensed to work with individuals. Huge number. The odds of them having the right one are very small. So you say, take a look at where this friend or business associate is, where they want to go, where they are, where they want to go, what are the gaps, whether their current provider's doing a great job, and if so, we're going to recommend they stay. If not, we'll explore whether we're the right one, and if we are, we will implement the same experience. If we're not, remember, we limit our practice to only those families, successful families, we can make a major impact with. If their current provider isn't doing a good job and we're not doing it, we're not the right firm for them, we'll point them in the right direction. And this is really, very, very powerful. And it's important that you're able to follow through on that commitment if you're not the right one. You got to have a relationship you can point. Also, what do? You offer, you ask for an introduction, and then ask again. After you've asked, what we tend to do is we want to gather the contact information or learn more about the person. No, just get a steady stream. Now, the first time you do this, I got to tell you, the vast majority of clients will say, geez, nobody comes to mind. And then just point out you're going to do it at every regular progress meeting. Every time you get together, have it as the last item on the agenda. Gather the contact information background, make a commitment to follow up. I mean, you're providing their friends or business associates a very valuable experience. So you've got to commit and make sure you do follow up. Thank the client for providing this introduction. Remember though, it's not like getting a referral. You're giving a free experience. And this is something that affluent clients are very concerned with. Then call each prospective client. And for the most part, I like to have you do this. Now, you can send an email. One of the best ways is to have your client send an email, CCing you, introducing the two of you. And then you follow up with a call. But this should be done immediately. And one of the ways you can make sure is you can give them the template to do that. You send a follow-up letter telling them what the first meetings can be like, what they should bring to make the meeting as productive as possible. And then what you do is you're going to keep the client, the introducing client, in the loop. This is so important that you reward good behavior. What I mean by that is close the loop. Now, make sure that you have the permission of the person that was introduced to close the loop. Now, in some cases, you're going to just say that they weren't the right match. We weren't the right group, or they were being well served by their current provider. You point them in a different direction, or you were able to do it. But in any event, thank them. Now, be cognizant of the regulatory requirements that limit the ability to thank. But really, the biggest part is being sincere in thanking them, because one of the benefits that they get is a difference that you're making in their friends or business associates' life. That's how we go about making introductions happen. We have coaching clients who, just executing this strategy alone, are growing, in sizable practices are growing at 20% per year, irrespective of market. Offer this valuable service to your clients. They're going to be really happy that you did, and you're going to be happy that you've got that endless stream of pre-qualified, pre-endorsed clients. We wish you the best of success. Go out, make a big difference.